Hello, my name's Brian and I'm a yoga teacher and I work at Manor Farm. And one of the things I do is I help people to relax. I teach them relaxation processes. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be taking you through a short 20-minute relaxation. You've got some beautiful imagery to look at and you've got lovely music that's going to be there for you as well. So you'll be able to keep your eyes open if you want to look at the lovely imagery, or you'll be able to close your eyes, whichever feels comfortable. There's a couple of important points to mention. Two things that are really important are the spine, right, and pain. Now, during the relaxation, you must not feel any pain. If you're uncomfortable, if it's painful, then move your position. Please don't feel any pain. And the other thing is to just keep the spine in a comfortable position where it's reasonably upright. So say slouching, avoiding the slouching process. So there's two positions really for relaxation. One is lying down, and that's just simply lying on your back in a posture called Shavasana. And you lie with the arms out to the sides, the feet apart, and just let the feet fall outwards. Now, if you're prone to a bit of back pain, what you might want to do is just put a little cushion underneath the small of the back, and that might help with that. But if that doesn't, if it's painful, as I say, if there's any pain, just move your position, right? It's important that you feel comfortable. Now, the other position is a sitting position. As you can see, I'm in a sitting position, but if you're new to relaxation and you're prone to fall asleep, you don't want to be sitting on a chair like this. But this is the only one we've got available, right? So you want to be sitting in an armchair with something that's going to stop you falling off, right? And again, you're avoiding this slouching. So what you want to do is perhaps put a cushion into the small of the back, right? So it just gives you that upright spine. So you've got that comfortable spinal position rather than putting pressure on the lower discs. One other point, it's important to just wear comfortable, loose, warm clothing, right? So that you feel warm and you've not got anything tight on. And the thing is, if you're cold, then you're not going to relax. So, with all that being said, I'll leave you to your relaxation. Enjoy. So now we begin our relaxation. So if you're lying down on the floor, just make sure that you're comfortable, that you're not in any pain. If you're sitting down, just remember to put that cushion into your back just so that your spine is straight. And you're sitting in a comfortable armchair, something just in case you do fall asleep, you're not going to fall off. So, remember two important things. The spine, keeping the spine reasonably straight, not slouching. And the other thing, which is really important, don't suffer any pain. So if you're in pain, don't be worried about shifting your position. Okay, with all that said, let's begin. So first of all, I just want you to give yourself permission to relax. And that's really important, and it's so difficult because of the culture that we live in and the way we're all conditioned to be continually racing around. We always have to be thinking about the next moment. And relaxation is a difficult thing, but it's an easy thing as well. It's difficult in the sense that it's difficult to give ourselves permission. And it's easy, once you know that you give yourself permission, to just let go and relax. So first of all, just bring your awareness onto your breath. And I don't want you to be controlling the breath. Don't let the breath be other than what it is. Now you can focus on the breathing at the point of the nostrils where you feel the breath just coming in and going out. Or you can focus on the abdomen. So if you let your awareness go down into the abdomen, and you can put your hand on the abdomen if you want to do. And what you'll feel as you're breathing in, you'll feel that slight raise. Now don't force it, doesn't force out. It's just a slight raise. That's the diaphragm as it draws the breath in. So you get that gentle rise of the abdomen. So there's no hard and fast rule, whichever point you want to focus on. The important thing is not to control the breath. No trying to take deep breaths. You just let the breath be itself. So as we begin, just let your awareness go down into the legs. So you can feel all the points of contact along the back of the legs. If you're sitting down, you'll feel the feet on the floor. If you're lying down, you'll feel all the points of contact down the back of the legs. And I want you to just scrunch the toes up. If you're sitting down, scrunch the toes up, try and press your heels into the ground a bit, and tighten up the legs now as much as you can. Make them feel really tense. All the way up the legs, the calf muscles, the thigh muscles, and the bum muscles as well. So we've got all that tension. Now feel it. Now notice as well, as you feel that tension, how it's affecting your breathing. Don't hold your breath, but you'll notice it feels a bit difficult to breathe. So now, just release that tension. And this is really important. You feel that tension going. You notice the difference between tension and relaxation. And just once more, tense the legs up, all the way up. Feel that tension, experience it, feel the breath, and let go. And feel it going. And feel the response of the breath as it just falls back into its natural rhythm, just coming in and going out. There's no control, it just happens. So now we just let the legs go to sleep. Let them feel pleasantly heavy and rest in their own way. As now we move our awareness up into the arms and into the hands. First of all, clench the fists and make the fists real tight. Now, make the arms rigid. If you're sitting down, you can lift them up slightly. Right, straighten them out, lock them, make them feel tense and rigid. If you're lying down, just lift them, hold on to that tension and feel it. Feel it, notice the breath. Now put the arms down and let go. Just feel that letting go process. Feel the breath resuming its natural rhythm. And once more, tense the arms up and feel that rigidity, feel that discomfort, feel the breath struggling. And put the arms down and let go. Just wriggle the fingers so you just ease that tension out of the knuckle joints and the thumbs. And let the fingers and the hands and the arms now just go to sleep. Feel the breath. It's always there through every single moment of our lives. But we forget it, but it's always there, carrying us through every single day, every single moment. Now we bring our awareness up into the shoulders. Just push the shoulders up towards your ears and feel the tension across your shoulders and in the base of the neck. Feel it, experience it, and now just let it go. Feel that tension going. Feel the breath. As we do that once more, just push the shoulders up again, feel that tension, and let go. To just let the weight of our world, so to say, just fall off our shoulders. Because wherever we feel responsibility, or we feel tension, it's very often caused by what we're thinking, what's going on in the head. And you can find, when you're feeling stressed or anything, you'll find, as you're thinking about things, you'll find corresponding tension in the body somewhere. And when you feel into that tension and let it go, it sort of creates a feedback process which helps to relax the mind, and you keep doing that. And the more you learn the art of relaxation, the more you become aware of this tension that you were carrying around on a daily basis. So now we move our awareness up into the eyes and just feel into the eyes. So this is where we hold on to a lot of tension, so much in the forehead and the eyes. So now screw the eyes up, wrinkle the forehead and the nose as well if you can, and just feel that tension. Feel that frown, feel that tension in the eyes, and just release it now. And feel that softness coming back into the eyes, as if the eyes are just sinking back into the sockets. Feel the softness of the forehead as that frown's gone. And we just do that once more, just so we experience that tension. Screw the eyes up, the forehead, and feel it, and the nose as well. How often is that frown there, but we don't realize it? And now just let it go. Just let it all go and feel it going. Coming back to the breath, you can feel it at the nostrils or in the abdomen, just letting the breath be itself. Finally, we move our awareness down into the abdomen now, and just slightly, just pull the stomach in towards the spine and create as much tension as you can around the hips. And pull up the pelvic floor, tighten up the bum muscles, and just feel that tension. Now you'll feel the breath as if it's trapped, like a trapped bird trying to get free. Just feel that tension, and now just release it and let it go. And feel the breath resuming its natural rhythm. Just coming in and going out. And just one more time. Pull the stomach in slightly. Tighten up all the muscles around the hips. Feel that tension. And let go. Just let go. And you can feel all the points of contact along the back of your body. You can feel the movement of your breath just coming in and going out. And there's nothing else to do now, but simply surrender to the rhythm of the body. Surrender to the rhythm of the breath, of the nervous system, the beating of the heart, the breathing of the lungs, and all the other systems in the body, as we let go of thought and just let the body take us into a state of relaxation and rest. Breathing in and breathing out. And with each out breath, you just let go. And you notice what happens as you're watching the breath, as you're feeling the breath. You find yourself sometimes going back to thinking. Don't struggle with that, because the thoughts are always running through the mind. That's just the nature of the mind. Thought is continually running through the mind, just like a river. But what happens is every now and again, we find that we get caught up with that thinking process. And that's okay, that's natural. So all we do, once we realize that, we just bring ourselves back to the movement of the breath. Feel it coming in, feel it going out. Just experiencing the breath. And when we're experiencing the breath, we're experiencing ourselves. Our own natural, relaxed rhythm of nature. You you just keep letting go. And you see all this beautiful imagery of nature when it's restful, when it's peaceful. You think about, or you see the image of the sea on a calm day, the blue skies, the calm sea with the waves just rolling in and rolling out. The clear blue sky with the odd white cloud that's just moving across it, clouds coming and going. The beautiful serene lake with the reflections upon its surface. All these lovely images of nature. And we have our own nature. The movement of the breath, the soothing of the nervous system as it just takes us gently into the rest and digest process. And we just keep letting go and experience this beautiful rhythm of nature. Breath just coming in and going out. We just keep letting go. And every time we find ourselves thinking, just bring ourselves back to the movement of the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go. Just keep surrendering, giving in to that rhythm of the body. Each breath just coming and going. And you feel that amazing process. Just feel it. It's that breath that carries us through every single moment of our lives, from the moment we're born until the moment we die. Always there, constantly on our journey. How often do we forget and take it for granted? That we forget about the wisdom of the body. And we get caught up with our rushing and our thinking. So we give ourselves time to just experience this beautiful rhythm of nature. Your own personal rhythm of nature, breathing in and breathing out. So now I'm just going to bring you back gently. So remember, when you're coming out of relaxation, it's important not to bring yourself back hastily. You just take your time. There's no rush. Just begin to take some deep breaths and just feel the filling up of the lungs, the expansion of the chest. Just doing that a few times, keeping the eyes closed if you've got the eyes closed. Now just let the breath relax now. And just wriggle the fingers and wriggle the toes, shuffle the feet a bit, and the hands. Just have a shuffle around. If you're lying on your back now, just roll over onto your side. If you're sitting in your chair, just take time. Just take these few moments just to be aware of that sensation of relaxation which has come from you. It's within you. And when you're ready, just take your time, just move in your own time and bring yourself out of relaxation gently. And just remember, as much as anybody else in the whole world, you deserve your own compassion. Thank you.